Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week, I wanted to do a video kind of similar to when we did, it was kind of like a reaction slash, I guess, like, collective watch of an episode of something, like how we did with the Jake Paul reality show, where we watched an episode and just kind of wondered why it was a thing. We're going to be doing that again today, but this time it's actually going to be a series that is quite old. I'm really surprised I'd never heard of this. It is, I think, like 2 years old now, and it's by awesomenesstv, and it's called Dream Date with Couture, and it's basically like a YouTube version of The Bachelor. The description of the show is quite simple. It's just Chloe meets 7 guys vying for her affection in a very colorful talent show. So I thought it could be interesting if we could watch it. If it ends up being something you guys want to watch the whole series of, I could turn it into a series on my channel. So if you do enjoy this, feel free to let me know if you want me to continue it in the comments down below. But otherwise, we can just start with this episode and see where it goes. Now I'm going to be honest, awesomenesstv is a channel on YouTube that has always kind of confused me a little bit. I know that they have these like TV show things and I think like movies that they split into separate videos. But then they also now apparently do drama videos. Like, if you look at their channel and just look at the videos, it's like this weird mix of like most likely to interviews with random bands, and then they have a TV series, and then they have We Are Not Okay, Sean Dawson reveal trailer for whatever, and then a Tana and Jake drama video. Like, it's kind of confusing. Now, the reason that I know about awesomenesstv, and I'm sure it's probably what you guys know about it as well, is because a lot of big YouTubers tend to gravitate towards this channel to make movies and TV shows when they want to give acting a go. It kind of seems like it's what Brat, if you guys remember that video I did on the Chicken Girls movie, is trying to do, but with TikTok stars. So awesomenesstv is focused on like YouTube people, and Brat is focused on like TikTok and Musical.ly people. Regardless, this is actually going to be one of the first videos I've ever watched from awesomenesstv, so it'll be very interesting to see if it is any good. Of course, before we start today's video, we have to do this week's sweaty shout out. This week it goes to minax_, I think that's how you would pronounce it, and they sent this tweet.
I got fucking tea, you dickhead!
If you want to get a sweaty shout out for yourself, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, which makes you a sweaty, and then follow me on Instagram and DM me your favorite meme of the week on Instagram, and you might get chosen. Also, before we get into the video, I want to give a big shout out to ExpressVPN, who has actually sponsored this video.
Hey guys, it's Chloe, also known as Chloe Couture on YouTube. There are 7 guys competing to take me on my dream date. I am super excited, a little bit nervous, but I'm ready to meet the man of my dreams.
So we've selected 7 guys to win a dream date with you. That's pretty exciting in itself, right?
Why does the girl in the black jacket seem so familiar?
Hey guys,
Just 7. You can't keep them all, but is it nice to have your sister here at least?
Yeah.
This is gonna drive me insane. I know who that girl is. So the episode starts with Chloe just introducing herself and her sister, and they chat with the host about the upcoming experience. And Chloe gives some background on her dating life, and we also learn that there's going to be 7 guys vying for the chance to take her on a dream date, which I still don't understand what that means. Chloe also talks about what her dream guy would be, and the main thing that she mentions is just she would want them to be super outgoing, and that if they were in a big social situation with lots of people, like, they'd be able to handle themselves.
I honestly haven't had like a real serious relationship. I dated my best friend for a little in high school, but it kind of like didn't work out that well, so that's why I keep saying like I'm ready for something real.
Why do they always go with electric guitar when it comes to these intros? Like, she's talking about like a breakup and there's just electric guitar in the background. Yeah, you know, I went through a breakup. It was like kind of hard, and I'm just trying to find somebody that I really care about.
Are you?
Excited to help her find a boy.
Yeah, that's been the goal for a long time, so.
Is that really like is that a goal? Is that like a New Year's resolution type thing?
Why did she say it like that? Is that like a goal of yours? Is that like a New Year's resolution for you? Okay, wait, I figured it out while editing. She's the sister, or she was the sister in Victorious. We will not be having a repeat of when I didn't know that Esteban was in Chicken Girls. Thank you very much.
My name is Char. I'm 22 years old. I live in Santa Monica, California.
That is quite the Instagram handle.
When I found out Chloe Couture was the girl, immediately got online, did my research, checked out some videos.
All right, he's normal, so let's just move on.
My name's Brandon Kappen. I am 21 years old, and I am originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. I was with a girl for 3.5 years, all through high school sweethearts. and I moved here like 4 days after I got here, found out she slept with my best friend.
That was an interesting thing to put in there. The first guy's like, yeah, when I found out it was Chloe, like I looked up her video. She seems like a really bright, like cool girl. And then the other guy's like, yeah, my girlfriend cheated on me with my best friend. Like, do they prompt them off camera to talk about this stuff? Or do these shows just always cast someone whose first reflex when they're put in front of a camera is to just talk about their ex? I just can't picture like being in a situation where you're like meeting somebody new and it's a new guy and like the first thing he's like, yeah, I got cheated on by my ex with my best friend.
I'm Jeremy Medina. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Lima, Peru. I think compared to the rest of these guys, man, this is gonna be a cakewalk for sure.
Why did he just go from like smiling to being like, I think this is gonna be a cakewalk? Also, once again, what the fuck's going on with these Instagram handles?
Dante Paris. I live in Van Nuys, California, 18 years old. I'm an actor, but I'm also a security guard with cameras, you know, look out. You know.
What does that mean? I'm a security guard, so cameras, look out. His voice also kind of reminds me of this, and I'm gonna butcher this. The guy who's like, I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
People usually don't know when I'm being serious. They don't know if I'm being funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
My name's Nikita Pankratz. I'm 20 years old, and I'm from Tennessee, now in Los Angeles. When I first found out it was Chloe Couture that we're gonna be on the show for, I searched her up on YouTube. Now I see that she has a huge following, and I watch some of her funny videos.
That is a red flag that the first thing he says is, I see that she has a huge following. Also, she has funny videos. Also, I'm not saying this is a bad or good thing, but how weird is it to think that Chloe hasn't even met these guys yet, and because she posts on YouTube, they could fully watch her videos and learn a shit ton about her and what she's like before she's even met them. Like, that's such a weird thing.
My name is John Alexi. I'm 22 years old, and I'm from Huntington Beach, California, and I'm a music producer in real life.
In real life, not fake life. Don't get it twisted.
Well, you guys know that first impressions are everything, especially when meeting a potential date. So instead of having you just introduce yourself to Chloe, we're gonna have you use a special talent that makes you unique to impress Chloe and her sister Mia.
Oh, that sounds like a nightmare. That idea sounds like if you took the name game that you have to play in like camp or class where they're like, tell us your name and something interesting about yourself, and they went, okay, how can we make this worse?
Chloe!
Hello, everyone. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi.
Chloe.
Oh my god, this is so awkward.
When she walked out, I was just taken aback. I almost lost my composure.
Why is the way he said, I almost lost my composure, make me think that he was gonna like start crying?
Hi, I'm Nikita.
Hi. Ooh. When Nikita gave me a hug instead of shaking my hand, it definitely stood out to me. I feel like a hug is so much more genuine than just a handshake.
Hey, how you doing, Dante?
You idiot!
I understand the other guys doing a handshake because the first guy started with it and everyone was probably thinking like, oh, like I don't know if I can hug her. But then after the other guy hugged her, why didn't Dante hug her too? Do you want to go home?
How about we open it up for some questions from the girls?
If you could take Chloe on a dream date, what would you do?
I got one. So, you know, I'm Italian,
Lily Pons?
old school. So, you know, Buca di Beppo, you been before? Oh, hold up. They got a nice room. I think it's called the Pope's room. Yeah. I've never been in there. It costs a lot of money, but listen, dream day. I mean, you know. And then after, I mean, you know, there's a good spot by the beach. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's a good spot, you know. Drive by. I'm a classy guy. You play Parcheesi? I will purposely lose to make you feel better.
Yeah, I don't know what that was, but they move on to the actual talents, and the guy who goes first actually brings Chloe flowers that are apparently her favorite color before doing his actual talent thing. It's this whole thing. Everyone's like, oh my god, that's so like considerate of you.
So I want to blow smoke with my mouth.
Get him out of there. He's a vape god. Run. Is he gonna throw up? I think he's gonna throw up. What was the casting call for this thing? We've got an Italian guy who, frankly, is already scaring the shit out of me. We have Puff the Magic Dragon, who looks like he's about to dislocate his throat trying to do his smoke talent. And then there's someone in the room with the username Jerbear. What is this? For those of you who don't know, ExpressVPN is a VPN that helps protect your privacy and your security on the internet, and it also makes using the internet just a lot easier if you happen to live in a certain country that decided that you can't watch your favorite TV show anymore because they just want to watch you suffer while everybody else across the globe gets to watch it freely. I'm sure if you follow me on Twitter, you know I've been in a bit of a downward spiral ever since New Girl got taken off of Canadian Netflix, but thankfully with ExpressVPN, with just one click, I'm actually able to pretend I'm American, access American Netflix, and just watch some quality television. They also have server locations in 94 different countries, which means that if the show that you want to watch isn't American or isn't New Girl, then you're covered too. Beyond helping me cosplay as an American to watch New Girl, ExpressVPN has also actually helped me just keep my information private and safe from hackers. Something that I didn't know until recently is that whenever you use like a public Wi-Fi in a coffee shop or something, hackers can very easily access all of your information. So like usernames, passwords, if you store your credit card information on your phone, literally all of that information hackers can get super easily. But with ExpressVPN, your internet data is actually encrypted, which means that this stops any websites or hackers from being able to access your information and resell it. And you can get all of that at $7 a month with a 30-day money-back guarantee if you don't end up liking it. So if you want to access any show you want, protect your internet data, or both, you can take back your internet privacy today, and you can find out how you can get 3 months free using the link in my description box, which is expressvpn.com/Aonso. Take back your internet privacy today with ExpressVPN.
I'm gonna do a little spoken poetry rap.
Oh no.
Hey Chloe, I know we don't know each other that well, but I hope that you low-key like me or high-key, whatever's more likely. You seem really sweet, but I'm not, so don't bite me. Like a gator, I know that you're from Florida, and we're all here for you. Go harder in competition. Since this is competitive, I have to stay ahead of it, so tell me quick a little hint how I can be more relative in your eyes. Because I tried to read your mind, but I can't, I'm a guy, and we haven't since the beginning of time. Could you be mine?
Are we sure that wasn't the lyrics to a Jacob Sartorius song?
Then you can wear my sweatshirt.
Hey Chloe, I know we don't know each other that well, but I hope that you low-key like me or high-key, whatever's more likely.
Speaking of passion, if you could stand.
Oh, this is the worst nightmare. He's gonna make her dance. Oh my god! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I'm not a huge fan of Jeremy. He's a bit of a sack.
What's a sack? This was so awkward to watch. I don't even know what it was probably like to experience it. This guy has literally known Chloe for 30 seconds and he's doing this. Like, you can literally see how confused and uncomfortable she looks. And I don't even get what his talent was. Like, what did he even say? Stan Luna or some shit?
Talent is napkin doodles.
Napkin doodles.
I've been doing it for at least 2 days now, and I'm getting really, really good.
So I want to know, do you have to get on the ground?
Maybe just let him work. Let him work, everyone. We're distracting him.
This is a combination of a beaver, a moose, and a Godzilla.
Why is he the most normal one here? I'm currently rooting for Doodle Guy.
I'm just gonna do a little hip-hop dance.
Oh, okay.
I will say that is the kind of confidence I wish that I had, that I was like confident enough to be like, I'm just gonna dance in silence for 45 seconds in front of you. On another note, who chose this music? Without a doubt, they probably just Googled copyright-free Love Island-inspired mood music and they just chose the first thing they saw. The best part of this clip though is the Smoke Guy's reaction.
He's not prepared or anything.
DJ, hit that music.
This is a strip show.
Alright, he's normal, so let's just move on. Yeah, I take it all back. I don't know how to describe this, but I feel like he would be the type that at prom, he wore one of those like suits that was covered in a random pattern.
Do a soliloquy. Okay, Debbie, Mr. Therapist, please just shut up for a minute, okay? Listen, Doc, we went to McDonald's last.
Look at the host's face.
And, in line, 2 hour long line.
The host is like, what the fuck did I sign up for?
For chicken nugget, come on. Listen, the guy behind the counter, he says, what do you want? And I'm looking, I'm like, you know what? I was in line so long, what do I want? So I looked at my wife, what do you want? She goes, what do you want? I'm going, crap.
Oh my god, I can't handle this. This is really awkward. This part was honestly so weird to watch. I have no idea what he was even trying to say. And what makes it worse is that while awesomenesstv put piano music in the background while editing, everyone in that room had to witness this in real time in dead silence.
So Dante,
The host is killing me.
again, I can't figure him out. If I were to pursue anything with him, I feel like it would be kind of confusing. Like, where does he draw the line? What's real and what's just kind of like this ongoing joke? So, see where that's gonna go. I have a talent I'd like to share.
Please show us.
Okay, I was debating whether showing this or not because it's a little weird.
Did she say a little weird? A weirdo?
I can make a monkey noise. Okay, ready?
Okay guys, now that Chloe's had a chance to
Make her monkey noise.
I'll meet you back here for the elimination ceremony.
Wait, she's eliminating people just on that? You guys have 30 seconds to do some weird shit, and then I'm gonna make my monkey noise, and then one of you guys is going.
If I was Chloe and I had to send one of us home, it'd be nobody. Because we're all friggin' amazing.
I just can't stand this guy. I don't know why. Neither can the smoke guy, apparently.
So, what did you think?
There's so much going through my head, yeah.
I'm sure there's a lot of things going on in your head right now.
I don't know what you said.
What about Dante? Like, he surprised me in
I don't
so
even
many
know.
ways. I don't even know where to
I'm so
start.
confused with Dante.
He has his own whole character.
He was, I don't know, because he kept saying he was serious, but then I think it was a joke. I honestly don't know.
He's hysterical.
That is such bullshit. You're telling me that with the faces the host was making throughout anything Dante did, that she finds him hysterical?
We talk about the napkin doodling.
Oh yeah.
Hold on a second. You're telling me that these talents exist, and Chloe's sister is pointing out the doodling as if that's the weirdest thing that we all had to witness?
I don't know how much I see myself with him, but he's so funny that
Yes, justice for the doodle guy.
I want to see what else he does.
See, I'm telling you guys, that doodle guy's gonna go far.
You all did such a great job with your first impressions and your talents. I thought they were amazing. This is like a really hard decision for me because I don't want to let anyone go. But I'm going to have 3 people come forward. Nikita, Brandon, and Jeremy.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna try to guess what goes on here. I think that from the 3, they kick off one person and they keep one as the first impression. So I think the first impression person is gonna be White Cardigan, and the guy who gets kicked off is gonna be the guy with too tight of a button down.
This person really stood out to me with their talent because I feel like they made it personalized to me, and I don't know, I was just touched by it. The person who got the first impression award goes to Nikita. Okay, so this is the hardest decision. I have to let one of you guys go.
I love how she's trying to be nice and be like, oh, it's so hard, like, trying to send one person home, when in reality, like, let's be honest, there's like 3 or 4 guys here that could easily be sent home.
So, Jeremy, I think you're very charming. The only thing is I didn't really understand what you said to me. And then, Brandon, I think you were so sweet with the flowers that just like blew me away.
They didn't even keep the suspense of like who's staying and who's going. She literally told too tight button down guy, I didn't understand what you said. And then the other guy, she went, I really love the flowers you got me. Like, I wonder who she's keeping.
So the person I'm going to have to let go is going to be Brandon.
Wait, what?
Sorry, but keep dreaming big.
Everyone get your clown wigs on. That's definitely not what I was expecting. But it's killing me that her first reaction was like, keep dreaming big. Can you imagine that you do like the research of like, oh, she likes these colors, I'm gonna get her flowers, and you get beat out by this and this? So surprisingly, that's actually the end of the first episode. They just met each other, did their talent, and then she kicked someone off, and that was it. Anyways, let me know if you guys enjoyed this video and if you want me to turn this into a series to react to the rest of the episodes, or if this was enough of YouTube's bootleg Bachelor for you. If you did enjoy the video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also subscribe to my second channel, which is, I leave a link to it in my description box, and I also have it like, I don't even know what to call it. It's like linked on the side of my channel page if you want to check it out. I also upload there weekly. If you want to follow me outside of YouTube, you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which are both Casey Aonso. On Instagram, I do my Music Mondays, which was a series that I used to do on YouTube, but then moved because of the copyright issues. So I do those on my Instagram stories every Monday, and then I leave them all in a highlight. So if you're interested in those, you can follow me on there as well. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.